areas. I still need the blood rock for this one. Okay. Quick question, guys, or at least for those of you that obviously played Bloodborne. When it comes to fortifying weapons, is this the same as Dark Souls, or does this only go up to plus 10, or is it plus 15? Okay, so that scales with strength 6.6. That'll take me up to B, but I'm going to be losing HP. This is the one I've kept looking at, this cursed heavy blood gemstone. So I think with 40 strength and the axe going from a C to B scaling, no, it's overall less damage still, I think. Oh, it only goes to plus 10. Thanks a lot, Nude. Okay, let's go and get this Frenzy rune. Okay, Frenzy resist plus 200. So that's the only one I have. Honestly, this rune helped so much in the nightmare section. So much. So you hate Smurf? Oh, hold on a second. I could just go through this way. Oh, nice. I totally missed this little part. Beautiful. Clockwise Metamorphosis. I swear I've already got one of these. HP plus 10. 5 and 10. Yeah, it's a better one. Nice. Still got the whole section there to do. Listen, Buster, the only thing I'd say is I really like it when I stream games and it gets people back into playing these games. So I've had a couple of people say, you know, oh, I'm going to play Bloodborne after that. You've really made me want to play Bloodborne, which is what I really like. But honestly, with you, Buster, I think you'll rage. I don't think you'll like this game. If you've played Dark Souls and you weren't a big fan of that, bear in mind you need a PS4 to play this. But yeah, if you weren't a big fan of Dark Souls, I don't think you'll like this, really. I can't wait to go back to Dark Souls and just see what that plays and feels like after Bloodborne, though. I had a guy tell me in chat yesterday that he speedruns Bloodborne on Twitch, And he said, honestly, when you go back to Dark Souls after playing Bloodborne, it will feel like you're in underwater. That's how heavy it feels. Oh, look at all the eyes. And I'm still getting my frenzy to go up. Holy shit. Oh, I think this is going to be rough. I think this is going to be really rough. Oh, Dark Souls 1 is fantastic. Like I keep saying, in my opinion, all of the Souls games have been consistently good. I know that Dark Souls 2 is like, oh shit! I know Dark Souls 2, you know, is, people for some bizarre reason seem to hate that game. I'm not really sure why. It's different to the traditional Dark Souls games. Well, it's not different, it's the same. They've changed a few aspects of it, and I think for the better. Personally, I really like having 4 ring slots. It does have 1 or 2 few weak bosses. I mean, I don't really want to get into a massive debate about Dark Souls 2. I really like it, personally. I feel like it's the black sheep of the series, but I still really enjoy it. They're all consistently fantastic games. I mean, if you like the look of this Buster, Dark Souls is similar to this, but slower. Like, even with the fastest weapon and a dex build and a katana weapon, I think it will still be slower than this. But what really gets me about Bloodborne is the story, the lore, the characters. It just... yeah, it feels fantastic. I am just constantly intrigued to see what's coming up. I want to know how all of this started. Oh, Dark Souls 3 is faster than Dark Souls 1. I'm looking forward to playing Dark Souls 3. It seems like it's held into, you know, high regard, or in high regard. And as far as I'm aware, it's the last of the Souls games. Is it the last of the Souls games for the time being, though, or is that it? Should have got the poison rune as well. What I could do here, actually, I could have the rune for the frenzy, and I could just change armor to better poison resistance. That's another idea. The monster design, though. I think I'm going to mute my microphone because I'm basically just treading over the same ground. I fucking love this game. I don't like DS2, and I can tell you why. I didn't enjoy a single one of the bosses. I thought they were all bland and uninspired. Wow. Personally, Dark Souls 2 is one of my favourite bosses from the Souls games. I can't remember the guy's name. It's off one of the DLCs, and I've only played the DLCs once. It's the guy... I think it's in the DLC where you start off in the huge towers with the big chains. You know, you have to cross. And he wields two weapons. He has a huge flame sword and then another quicker, smaller sword. I can't remember the DLC or the boss's name, but personally, I love that boss. Bearing in mind, I never use shields when I play Dark Souls, so that was a real kind of test of skill for me, that was, to try and time the rolls right, the dodges and everything. Was it the Fume Knight? I don't think Nyman's here. It might have been. Again, I couldn't tell you. Oh, nice shortcut. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Right, so I can, if I die, spawn, run down here. Oh, sick. That is so sick. Really like the world design in this game as well. It feels, to me, it feels a lot more coherent. I think Dark Souls 1 in my book is still some of the best level design, hands down. I don't know, I feel like Dark Souls 2 added a lot of new stuff to the franchise. For example, dual-wielding weapons, 4 ring slots. I think a lot of people... this is what I get from all the hate of Dark Souls 2. I feel like because Miyazaki didn't make it, people automatically assumed it's going to be shit. Before the game came out, before anyone had a look at what the game looked like and had to play, they immediately hated it because it's not Miyazaki. Oh well, Miyazaki didn't direct or design this game, it's got to be shit. It's got to be like the From B team. I don't know, stuff like that just feels kind of retarded to me personally. The amount of variety on this game Buster is insane. Oh, nice. It's a boss area? Alrighty then. And might actually find one of these. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, these scare the shit. Oh my god, the frame rate, whoa! I think that was the first time I've seen it drop. Jesus! Doing no damage as well. Oh, rip. Ooh! What? Was that a visceral on its face? Somehow? Oh my good god. Oh, one more hit, one more hit. Oh, so hard to aim at it. Nice, there we go. That was a little bit messy, but I'll take that. Nice. I got the Ailing Lauren Chalice. Chalice. Oh, okay, nice. Got the trophy for that as well. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Lauren is a tragic land that was devoured by the sands. The tragedy that struck this ailing land of Lauren is said to have its roots in the scourge of the beast. Some have made the dreaded extrapolation that Yharnam may be next. Yeah, I have a feeling I should have faced this boss a while ago. I don't want to say it felt easy, but I thought I should have died there. That was a little bit sloppy. I was scared shitless of these things back in Old Yharnam when they're all over the buildings after you kill Rom. It legitimately freaked me out. So, I can come back here and I can check the whole poisonous swamp section as well. Wow, you can do it as soon as Amelia. Jesus, I did Amelia ages ago. I'm not going to have enough to level, am I? Hold on a sec. I feel like the people of the Forbidden Woods are getting fucking sick of me. Anytime I need a few blood echoes just to level, I always go and visit them. Not close enough. Damn. Okay, 38,000. I think that might be enough. Better to be safe than sorry. I've got to be coming up to 40k a level now. Yeah, we can give it a shot, definitely. I've still got areas I want to come back to on this game. can I just say, I have no idea how you get to the DLC, and if it's anything like the original Dark Souls. I'm assuming it might be a little bit convoluted. I still need to go to Canehurst, which I thought was the DLC, but clearly it isn't. And then obviously I've got the DLC.
Welcome home. What is it you just... Very well.
What am I going for? I think it's Vitality. No, Endurance. Yeah, let's get that to 30. Instead of telling me where to exactly go, can you just give me some hints? Let me just check my inventory, see if I've got anything that might give me a hint. Maybe a key? Canehurst summons. Then I've just got the badge. Got the little vanity things for the... I kind of want to see if I can get it from the item description, but maybe I don't even have the item to access the DLC. That's the tiny music box from Gascoigne's daughter. Great One's wisdom? No? Used to gain insight. I've not used any of these, by the way. None of these. Every single one I have so far is the ones I've found. The Eye of the Blood-Drunk Hunter. I swear I have that, don't I? Hold on. I'm sure I've just gone over it. The eye of a blood-drunk hunter, its pupil has collapsed and turned to mush, indicating the onset of the scourge of beasts. A hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken by the nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. It is fate that no hunter can escape. Drunk with blood. Chalice? No, I can't use this. Do I have to consume something? I've used a lot of these cold blood things, so I'm assuming I've got to consume something and then get taken away? It's kind of hard to give a hint without blatant telling you. Something to do with one of those amygdala monsters you see hanging. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to get picked up by one? So there is plenty of amygdalas back at the cathedral. Okay, I think I'm basically pretty much good to go. Let me... See, I don't want to ask, but I feel like I might not need the Frenzy Rune. I have no idea what the DLC actually entails, but I kind of want to get rid of this. Keep the lake for physical damage reduction. I feel like I should have found a better lake rune than the one I've got so far. We'll go with the stamina one for this, maybe? You did encounter it earlier in the game on accident and you didn't have the key. The only thing I can think of is... I'm sure I've got a couple of doors to go back to. Hold on a second. Oh, is it the door that I was talking about? No, so this isn't the door for the DLC, sorry. I remember I asked this earlier, and I probably just stopped reading chat after I asked. I assumed that was the door for the DLC. It pretty much tells you exactly where, so is this a note, 3Dog, that I've read? Yeah, the eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. So, that's what I was thinking. Go back to the Erden Chapel where I got picked up by the amygdala. Can't remember which... Hold on a second, it's from this one, I think. From the... Cathedral... I mean, there's so many amygdalas in this section, it's insane. Let's go to the Cathedral Ward, see if it's one of these. I've read a lot of notes and item descriptions, so I've probably, if I read it a while ago, I've probably forgotten about it. Oh man, this Cathedral Ward, I've spoken to this guy a few times, I've still not told anyone to come back here. And I've killed the Crow Hunter woman when she turned hostile. Back where I fought Emilia.
Ah, the hunter. Alive and well, are ya? This here's a safe place. Stay as long as you like. But next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek shelter at Erden Chapel. Because there's nothing to fear here.
Okay, and this is where he loses his marbles. So, let me just come back here. Let's just see if we can still hear that. Oh, here we go. So this is the very first... Oh my god, that still scares the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. I think this is the first time I ever encountered one, and at the time when I did, like I just heard this noise and a blue explosion, I shot myself and basically ran away. It's the chapel back there. Okay, this is where I picked the armor up. Good lord. Like I said before, I actually preferred this area when you couldn't see these things. Because I've not really found this game all that scary up until this point. I mean, it's got a creepy atmosphere, you know, and level design and whatnot, but... Okay. Don't know if this is going to work.
Their children too. And their children forever true.
I've missed all the NPC quest lines in the game. The thing is, what I've tried to do, like I do with every Dark Souls playthrough... Wait, I'm back here? And this guy is